fire. Like, I don't even know how to. Let's see.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Like, they have to get to a certain destination where it's safe. And, like, people are, like, afraid to walk out of their buildings and stuff.
Yo, I saw a video of, like, the people, like, running for their lives in the airport in Puerto Vallarta. I mean, that's no bueno.
Forget about airport. They're already going up to the cities are just on fire.
I saw a message. I'm in a group chat of this forum that I'm in. You know, it's like YPO and people helping each other. And someone's cousin.
Yeah,
they're in the.
David, shut the fuck up.
They're staying at the one and
David,
only.
I swear to God, I'm kicking you out of the room the next time you interrupt anyone.
Just chill for a sec. Let me tell the story and then react. They're staying at the.
I know what to
They're staying at the one and only. You know, in Puerto Vallarta, like a really nice hotel, and they have to like shelter in place. They can't leave. They can't get out of there. So I mean, it's really kind of nuts. You think you're on this very luxury, beautiful vacation, and you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. David, I put you in timeout for 10 minutes. You'll be back up at 1:05. You need your timeouts. I put you yesterday in timeout for 10 minutes. You're going timeout again for 10 minutes today. No, but it's a shit show. It's literally a shit show what's happening there. That's how I was wondering, because America kind of initiated this fucking thing, no? With the cartel, with the boss.
That's hard to say. I mean, we definitely gave them some intelligence.
Who killed him? Did we kill him?
No, it wasn't.
No. We didn't have any triggers on the ground.
No, it was in their thing, in their custody, in the Mexican custody. He passed. He passed. How he passed, I have no idea. But
we know exactly how he passed. It was a firefight. He was shot, blown up, whatever. He was taken into custody alive, and then he was dead.
Oh, okay. Got it. Makes sense. No, but it's like I'm watching the videos. It's like, and I'm watching the people like that. So I thought it was like their special forces, like dressed in black, special masks, like everything. Like these people are geared out, and I mean like people are like, ready to go. Another part of the Mexican government ended up to these are cartels. These are militias for the cartels, like, and they look more equipped than the fucking Mexican military. So it's interesting how this is all going to play out right now. Because I don't think Trump is going to want this in his backyard, this kind of mess.
No, Trump doesn't give a fuck.
You think he won't give him like kind of a little green light? Like, listen, if you can't control your fucking people, I'm coming in.
I mean, what's a little green light?
Well, he's going to warn her, listen, either you control this fucking thing or we're going to come in and control it for you. You know how Trump likes the strong man?
You're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm asking.
I mean, the time to strongman would have been to get Shinedown to do this in the first place, which may have happened. But if we don't know whether or not it happened, then be like, is he going to strongman now? Like, what are we going to strongman about now? Hey, what's Trump's goal right now?
I think Trump would have always wanted a little presence in the Mexico. A little U.S.
What does that even mean?
Like a military presence controlling it, like the North.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Like, I don't think we have any bases in Mexico.
I don't mean bases, but like they don't. Like Trump hates the flow of fucking drugs that are coming in from Mexico. That was like his biggest thing, fentanyl and everything else like that. So to have like a little strong presence there, like to control.
Yeah, but he says the Mexicans have to fix it.
Oh, he gave them the ultimate that they have to fix it.
Well, he's been pretty clear about that. He said the same thing to Canada. If you don't fix the fentanyl problem, then we're gonna fucking close our borders.
Interesting.
It's a different set of rules with North America, right? We treat the governments like they have a responsibility and the capacity to actually fix their countries.
I got it.
You sending David down before I kicked him out of the room.
Yeah, I decided it's better just to put him in timeout. Sometimes he chills down, he leaves by himself, then he comes back different. That's why I put the hand raising. I turned it off again. David, you can.
Stay strong, David. Stay strong.
You have another 6 minutes.
Thank you, Tommy.
David, I canceled your time out a little early.
Just don't fucking interrupt people. Shouldn't be that hard.
You know, me and Tommy are friends.
That's true. Me
me
and the best of friends.
Me and Tommy are cousins, and we're in a band together.
You know,
That's also very true. That's also true.
You know, when I get married, Tommy's going to be my best man.
That's also very true.
David,
You're not in danger of having to rent a tux for that one.
David, you were actually like in the penalty box. We had a power play happening while you were in there.
I like this.
And now you-
Put him back into the
I mean,
audience.
hopefully the guy says something nice about me. I don't know.
You were listening.
You were here.
Yeah.
But hey, it's 5-on-5
He was
hockey.
probably
again,
talking
so.
to himself.
Hang on.
Well, no, Tommy, USA.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Very true. Also very true.
You know, I was watching Fox News and they did like where they had the camera at the airport waiting for the U.S. hockey team to come in. Yeah, and they came in and was like, let's go. But I was watching it was like you know, hour after hour is like the same view of the customs. But eventually they came in, and your boy Hughes with no teeth, he eventually came out.
You know, I heard people talking about like asking if he had just lost their teeth
Yes.
or if they were mouth guards. He lost his teeth in like 3 years ago.
I know, but
It's just
All hockey
Really?
players
They're
look
trying to
at
make it seem like he lost his teeth in that game.
well, it's because there's a lot
he
of
had
people.
a chiclet. He had a chiclet, like he had like a fake thing that was glued on professionally and just got, you know, knocked out. His jib. Lost his jib.
You know,
all hockey players lose their teeth.
No.
no.
Yeah, it's common.
Do you know what I wanted to ask you? The shots on goal versus on that game, like it seemed like Canada had we've had this discussion about more shots on goal doesn't mean anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
they
it
were
feels like they had a lot more, right?
Yeah, I mean, just based on like who deserves to win more, it was very clearly Canada. But you know, the chips don't always fall that way. Hey, Rafi, right?
Hey man, hey bud.
Abby, on a separate note, our friend Dylan,
Dylan, yes.
I introduced him to our friend Rumar.
You know,
Oh, no way, you did.
I don't know why you're talking, David. You have nothing to contribute to
Wait, this is crazy.
well, I want to talk
This
to
is-
Tommy. Sorry.
Well, good. Then go open a fucking private room with him, David. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, wait, how did you get them to meet?
I just told them both, hey, I think I know a guy that might be cool for you. And they're talking, and they're both like very excited. It's very cute.
Are they on the same time zone?
No,
No,
no.
not at all.
And do I know this Dylan?
You don't know this dude, but you know Rumar.
Got it. But I thought you were talking about crazy Dylan.
This dude is a Philly guy that was down in Florida. He's best friends with, you know, Nessia, who was on the app. He's really good friends with her.
Are they really good friends?
I mean, I don't know, really, I mean, they're friendly. I met him through her.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just felt like they had a kind of a energy that made some sense, even though like also no, but yeah, I don't know. They seem to be enjoying knowing each other.
Is this your first gay couple that you've set up?
I guess. It's a little bit more dramatic than I expected.
Do you get the same mitzvah points?
I don't know actually. I think it's probably not the same, but it's positive.
Instead of 1 point, you get a 0.5, Jeff.
Yeah. Does that mean you're going to heaven?
Good question, David. Good ad.
Yeah, that was good. And you didn't interrupt anyone. That was better. So, anyways, very fun.
Can I talk to
When it blows up, it's gonna blow up big, and that'll be entertaining. What, David?
can I talk to Tommy now?
The answer is no, David. You do not go to heaven.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Arash. Welcome back.
Well, you know, the last time I talked to my priest in confession, he said it's okay. I mean,
David, what year did that happen?
Yes, it's true, David. Playing tummy sticks.
I'm so
Playing
confused.
tummy sticks is okay, David.
You text your priest your confessions instead of going to the confession.
no. Okay. Let's not, let's be nice.
What year did you last give confession?
I don't have to say that. I don't have to answer.
What year was it, David? Because you wanted to virtue signal about going to confession. So what year did it
He
happen?
didn't go. He texted.
No, I was just making a point about a confession.
And based on what year did you go to confession?
With all due respect, Jeff, I don't have to answer that question.
Okay, then don't tell us a story about the statute of limitations ran out of your confession. Thank you. I am a Catholic theologian, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, be very, very cute and exciting.
Can I still? I still want to talk to Tommy. Is that?
I mean, it all depends if Tommy wants to talk to you.
Sure, man. I'm sure you know about that one. yeah. What do you want to say to Tommy, David? I'm just very curious right now myself.
Well, no, now everyone's okay.
Right,
Yeah,
we're all gonna listen.
Yeah,
we're all gonna listen.
Pay attention.
Yeah, no, everyone's definitely all they're all here for it, so.
All right, let's hear. Well, what do you want to say to Tommy? It better be good.
Come on, David.
You know,
I mean,
we started
a band together.
You know, I was on a stage in front of 10,000 people in Denver for debating, but I'm now more nervous than then.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What were you debating? What were you debating, David?
So, I've told this story before, but my junior year in high school, I was in the debate class, and I won. I was number one in New Jersey, so I went to nationals.
Number one in New Jersey.
Yes.
Number one
Wow.
in New Jersey.
That's true. So I went to nationals my junior year, and my senior year, I also won again, and and I won number one master debater in New Jersey my senior year, and I went to Denver, but I lost.
But I don't understand. If you were the best debater in New Jersey 2 years in a row, why do you suck so much on this app?
Wait, what do you mean?
You're not a debater.
I'm not gonna name names, but there's multiple people who text me saying you're a great debater. I'm like, thank you.
I don't. Sorry. And I say that as someone from New Jersey who was ashamed that you were the...
Norm says it in public.
Norm blows smoke up your ass for some reason. I don't know why. So does Randy. It's very weird. I'm from New Jersey. If you're the best we have to offer, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can look it up. I mean, it's public information.
Give me the link.
I was the number one.
I did look it up before. I didn't find you. So give me the link now that you've that offered that up. You can look it up.
Well, I just said that. I don't know if you can look it up. To be honest with you, I never looked it up. But I'm assuming it's public. Actually, maybe.
I mean, you could just PTR a picture of the award that you got for being the number one debater in New Jersey.
I do have, but it's in my parents' house. All my trophies.
Mm-hmm.
I have from Future Business Leaders of America, DECA.
Yeah, we all paid our $95 and got that.
No, but I actually have trophies for it. I mean,
yeah, I got that one of those too.
Okay.
I mean that's not a big claim, but being the number one debater in the state of New Jersey,
Yes, I did win. I did win.
and going to nationals in Denver. Yeah,
And well, first it was Orlando the first year, and then it was Denver the second year.
But mostly, like, you're not that good at debate. Like,
What do you mean? I'm a great debater.
not really.
Well, I mean that's your personal preference.
I mean, you're a nice guy.
I mean, all my friends, they all tell me, you know.
What do they tell you?
They tell him he's special. And hello, Aya. And hello, Misha in the audience.
Hello. Misha, TJ, Ace. Is that Benny Adam, who's now a goy?
No, Goy.
He's a goy.
He converted to Goy.
Well, he did convert, but he was a goy before. He's a goy now.
Got it.
Wait, I was never able to talk to Tommy. Can I do that?
That was the plan.
You know, you had a whole conversation with Tommy. You don't remember?
Tommy doesn't even remember.
No, Tommy's trying to forget. There's a difference.
That's also correct.
Oh, by the way, hello, Yoav. Welcome to the stage.
Hey,
Good morning,
man.
Boker Tov.
Good morning. Good night to you.
Yeah, almost.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
They came out so quick it sounded wrong, but it was correct. Arash, what are you doing up all night?
What time is it there?
I mean, he's been here for hours. Where Arash is, it's probably now 6 a.m., something like that.
What time zone is that?
I'm not trying to dox him, David.
Yeah, David.
He's in Mozambique.
Where is that?
Look it up. He says he's in Islamabad.
Who did the song about Mozambique? Was that Dylan? Dylan did a song Mozambique.
I'm sorry, Abby, I can't help you out there. If it was Dylan, it's not something I can help with. Well, we can ping Randy, but then I'm going to go to bed.
He does have that soothing voice to put you to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Literally, we need to pay. I have a feeling he's going to be on. If you say his name enough, he appears.
I'm surprised he's not on. He made a big announcement today that he's done with dating.
What do you mean? He's on with
He
me?
did say he was done with dating. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
It was very weird because it was out of nowhere, too. And it was like, he's like, I know I triggered a lot of people with my dating, but I'm done with dating. And I think I was slightly distracted at the time, and I didn't get to respond. I almost feel bad about that. But, yeah, that was weird.
Why is he done with dating? Who hurt his feelings?
I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird to make that big announcement and not be like, okay, so let me tell you what happened. I was having a date, and she had a dick.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking it's going to go.
Yeah. Like, something had to happen.
Well, he was probably hoping that one of you guys would ask him about it, but it sounds like nobody gave a fuck enough.
I think that's actually what happened, Tommy. I think you're right. Like I said, I kind of feel bad about it.
Well, yeah, but if we ask him, it just doesn't stop.
That's true, too.
Sometimes we just regret asking him when we ask.
You know, Tommy. I invited him to an event at the New York Times building, and
Yeah, 37 minutes before the event was starting.
yeah, but he lives in New York City, so it's not that far, so it's fine.
It's still rude.
Yeah.
I don't think
What do you
it's
think?
rude.
What do you think? He's a pathetic loser that has nothing better to do and
It's
can show up with 37 minutes to spare?
Yeah, but if he lives in this,
He doesn't sit at home all day long hoping, oh, today might be the day David invites me.
He's got a very active sexual life.
well, not anymore apparently.
Yeah, not anymore, Jeff.
I mean, that's fair, but then
I'm actually very curious what happened now that you said it.
yeah, me too. I regret not responding in real time, but hey.
Very interesting.
Oh, well, that is an old fucking truck.
Well, so Jeff, I have tickets to the hockey game on Thursday, and I'm texting JB, so I'll probably take him to the game.
Why?
Wait,
He's a terrible human being.
wait, I thought you liked him.
I have him blocked.
Wait,
Really?
okay.
What happened with JB this time?
Wait, is he no bueno? Tommy, is JB no bueno?
I mean, when was the last time you saw him on the app?
I've never seen him in person, but
Okay.
I thought
I
Norm
think
liked him. Like he always says positive thing about Norm, but I thought he was.
I don't know. I don't know where Norm stands on him. I don't like him.
Oh, okay, maybe I should invite
If
him.
Norm gets a minute on his stage, Norm will like.
I think if you want to be a good person, invite Yakov because he's a good man.
Oh yeah, of course. I was.
It would keep him from like ending it.
Yeah, actually, that would be the smartest fucking thing. Give Jakob a few days heads up notice on last minute.
Well, it's Thursday. Is that enough? Is it bad if I?
Well, if you give him
Totally enough time. Totally enough time. He might not be able to do it, but it's totally enough time.
Yes, but
Okay, so I'll do that. Then. Okay. I didn't know. I mean, I've never. First of all, for the record, I never met.
If anybody deserves it, it's Yakov.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. I mean, me and him, we always laugh all the time. Like, I never invite him to anything, but obviously I want to. Cause,
and the real perk of inviting Yakov is Randy will be fucking jealous.
That is also very correct.
Well, I can always invite Randy, but I always think because I always get invited to the New York Times all the time, and I always wanted to invite Randy. Unfortunately, the reason why I invited Randy at the very last minute is only because I was supposed to bring a client, and they canceled on me at the very last minute. So that's the only reason why I texted Randy at the very last minute. But otherwise, I would have invited him in the very beginning, but unfortunately, I was there.
100%.
Okay, Arash, Kataib Hezbollah, Iraq, announces that it's ready to fight alongside Iran against anti-Iranian Kurdish separatist groups.
Is that good or bad?
It's probably not real.
I'm so sorry, David. I was just trying to buy some Velcro, and I'm sorry, I was so distracted. What was it you were asking me?
No, I think we resolved the situation.
Okay.
I have tickets to the game at the Rangers game on Thursday, and I was being very excited, telling Jeff I'm gonna invite JB. He's like, no, JB is no bueno.
JB no bueno. That's what you asked.
Yeah. So
si senor.
So now I'm gonna text Yakov and I say, Yakov, do you want to go to the game on Thursday? So hopefully he says yes.
Yeah. Probably won't, but I don't want to. Buddy, if I was there, man, I would be hooting and hollering.
Anytime you come to New York City, you're definitely invited to every single game for sure.
Wow, every single.
Well, no, maybe not every single game. I should have said
No, that's cool. I might just go up and hang out with my dad for a couple weeks, and then we can go to 6 games or something.
Well,
that's great. Thank you, man.
How about 2 games? Sorry.
6 to 10.
But Tommy is when it comes to I shouldn't have said this. No way.
Yeah.
Don't
no.
dox him.
Yeah, man. Dox.
No, I was about to give a ranking.
Flex.
Okay, Pat. Tommy's one of my 3 favorite Jews from Michigan.
Okay, I have a top 5 or top 3 of my favorite Jewish friends from Clubhouse. I won't name names.
Are we supposed to guess them? Can we guess them?
No.
Come on.
No.
I mean, I only have one question about your ranking. Do you put JB in the Jewish category or the not Jewish category?
Not anymore. Now he's no bueno. So you know.
Well, that wasn't my question.
You know, Michael Bronstein was in my top 10, but now he's not in my top 10 anymore because.
I mean, Michael's fine. Like, I wouldn't tell anyone not to be friends with him. He needs every friend he can get.
Michael let you down? What happened, man?
No, he was fine. I had dinner with him. We had a great time.
Oh, it's just that others have surpassed him in your rankings.
Yes, like.
Okay, wow. Well, congrats to those who really kind of put in the work.
David used to experience real friendship, and then the app came up with karma, and now he ranks Jews by their karma ranking.
Like Tommy, I had one great.
Norma's number 3, and Roya's number 1.
I had a great lunch with Norm, and then I texted Norm. I was like, I'm gonna be in New York. Let's do lunch again. And I invited some other friends, and it was even a better lunch with a great conversation. So Norm had to move up at that point.
Great, wonderful, happy for everybody involved.
Man, I just picture you having those back to back, like in between those 2 lunches, and just thinking, man, that was really good. I don't know how anyone could beat that lunch, and then just getting like your mind blown, or something else blown.
Something needs to be blown.
Something always needs to be blown. Doesn't mean that it will.
But it needs to be blown.
No, I remember so we were having brunch, and I have friends, and
Friends!
never mind. I'm not gonna say what happened.
He has friends.
And they're better than himself to David. Be honest, David. Are your friends better than you?
That is such a trick question.
I mean, some of my friends make more money than me. Does that matter?
No, but like again, did they self-make the money, or they self-made, or mommy and daddy helped? That is the question.
Well,
because there's more to be proud of when you're self-made.
I mean, I make my own money. What do you mean?
Listen, taking out the trash and doing the dishes for your parents and them giving you an allowance doesn't really count.
It's a flex in my book, Dave. That's still a flex in my book.
I mean, Tommy, no offense, but, you know, my parents. Okay, actually, it is. my driveway still has 22 inches of snow that hasn't been taken away.
They don't love you, but they still pay you a salary.
I mean, I earn everything I make. So let me put it that way.
I mean, wouldn't they plow your driveway if that was true?
Yeah, but so Tommy, my point is, my family friend who always plows my driveway for free, as a you know, as a nice gesture. They haven't done it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Norm, my driveway is still full of snow.
It's unacceptable. I think you should call your parents right away and tell
Well,
them
I
to get
don't
their
want to
butts
call my
home.
parents because my parents' friends who own a plow company don't charge us. So, you know.
You want me to call your parents? I'll call them.
I mean, David, are you sure they don't charge you? Maybe they charge your parents, you just don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like the therapist thing, Jeff.
Well, no, the therapist thing, like, my parents will tell me every once in a while, like, yeah, by the way, you know.
They raised their prices, I know.
Yeah, she raised the price, yeah.
Yeah. To about $4.50 an hour.
Docs, I'm not going to say.
When I charge 500.
Wait, you're a therapist?
Well, not exactly, but I talk a lot on the internet. Does that count for anything? I'm an award-winning bloviator.
That's true.
I mean, for the record, for the entire room, Norm did get nominated for the Pulitzer Prize.
Twice.
That's right.
And I have an NAACP Image Award, which I have out on my coffee table. Which is nice.
Yeah, the blacks love them.
They do. They can't get enough of me. So some guy, I said, why don't you just say 6'7"? He goes, well, I'm not into murder. I said, 6'7" is not about murder. I said, oh, you want to bet? Where'd it come from? What rapper does it come from? So I go, Gorilla. And the guy was like, oh, shit, you listen to that kind of music? Like, I don't understand. It's like I don't have ears or something? Like, just because I have gray hair doesn't mean I can't listen to Skrilla?
Remember that one black guy who went to prison, or maybe went to jail or whatever. Remember that guy? Yeah, like, dude, that guy has a hard on for you. He's always yelling at you.
He kind of likes me sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I always find it not entertaining because, like, you know, I'm sure it doesn't matter to you, but the guy's crazy. But you know, he's a black guy. You next time you talk to him, you should tell him like you have an what is it called?
NAACP.
Yeah, you have one of those awards.
Yeah.
Maybe his tone will change.
Well, it's in my profile. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. That's what the name means.
Like, if I went to a black person and so, like, you know, colored person, like, they would probably yell at me.
Yeah, they don't use that term anymore. But that's what the organization is called. It's like the Negro College Fund. Does that still exist?
I think it does, yeah.
Let's take a look.
And I'm not sure they've changed the name, but they never say it anymore.
What do they say?
And also, like, what happened, like, it used to be, like, African American, now they say black. And I thought, like black, you're not supposed to say black, but now that's the thing you say, right?
It's still called that. It's the United Negro College Fund.
No, it's just UNCF.
Okay.
It's like the JCC. It no longer means the Jewish Community Center.
No.
UNCF.
Well, they changed the 92nd Street Y, like they took YMHA out of the name too, on the Upper West Side of Manhattan.
What do you think? What do you think about the guy that just died? The black guy that just died. What's his name? The famous guy.
Jesse Jackson.
Yes. Yeah. What happened to him? Yeah.
He was a great baseball player.
The President Trump says some nice things about him.
Didn't they name a candy bar after him?
The Jolly Roger?
No. Jeff made a Reggie Jackson joke. And
the baseball player, yeah.
I think for a minute, didn't they? I think they named him.
Didn't he play for the Yankees or the Mets? I forget.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't know. Like my entire history of living in this area, no one has ever talked about Jesse Jackson. The only time, like, when he was like controversial. That's it.
He sort of had a conflict with Obama, and Sharpton took advantage of that and moved into the gap. The conflict was that Jesse Jackson felt that he paved the way for Obama and his candidacy, which I guess that's arguable, and so he wanted to sort of still be seen as a major voice.
Well, I remember, so he was always the bad one. Not Jesse Jackson, the other guy. Sharpton, yeah, he was always the bad guy. I do remember that.
Weirdly, they both had issues with anti-Semitism.
Yeah, it was. But also, like, he also, the rape allegations.
No,
were also,
I think we should all go to Jaime Town soon.
And you take me to Jaime Town.
wait, was it?
That was Jackson, yeah.
Okay,
You want to know what else?
Al Sharpton was the one that allegedly raped a woman, right?
Also has a Jew problem.
Sharpton led a bunch of people rioting in Crown Heights yelling, "Kill the Jews." And then Limerick Nelson actually killed Yanko Rosenbaum, stabbed him to death. So he led a lynch mob.
Yeah,
and
so
they lynched a
that's
Jew.
Norm, that was just a coincidence.
Are you saying allegedly?
No, it's only because Yanko Rosenbaum identified him before he died. They brought him to the hospital bed, and Yanko Rosenbaum said, "You killed me."
Norm, you ever see the movie Apt Pupil?
Yes, it's a really good film.
Yo, dude, the ending of the movie when he was like pointing to it's like that's the Nazi, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a very powerful movie. That's a great movie. Not many. And the kid was Brad Renfro. Great movie. Highly recommend it.
I'm glad you like it.
What's with all these blacks hating Jews, David? What do you think is going on there?
I don't know. I mean, Tommy, we should do something about that.
I mean, David, the real question is, what are you going to do to fix it?
Well, I know a guy.
Is he a friend of your parents?
Is his name JB?
Well, apparently, Norm, I can't be friends with JB anymore. So
Why?
apparently he's not a nice guy. So I was gonna surprise JB to invite him to the game on Thursday, but now I'm going to invite.
I think the real question is that extra ticket. Is it more valuable going to JB or Yakov?
Well, Yakov. Now it's Yakov.
No. I think the question was for Norm.
Yakov. I vote for Yakov in this equation.
Yeah. We don't have to make it about JB being bad. It's just about Yakov is good, and he would really appreciate a ticket.
I appreciate that. Okay,
and the experience.
Is it a hockey game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Who are they playing?
They're playing the Penguins. Or the Flyers. Sorry, the Flyers.
That's not bad.
No, I'm going to just take the train in and out.
Wow, that sounds like a schlep.
Yeah, but that's okay.
All right. I mean, what's Yakov gonna do?
What do you mean?
Well, he's gonna have to. I guess he'll figure it out. I mean, I guess he'll have to go back to where he's from.
Wait, I thought he lives in New York.
In the vicinity.
Okay, so like point to point, how long would it take him to get there? Like,
I'm not.
Okay, like give me like an estimate.
Well,
Like 1 hour, 2 hours.
It depends if he. We have 1 hour.
Okay, that's it takes me 1 hour to get.
Okay.
Well, okay, I should ask him. That is true.
You don't have to ask.
Well, I'm not gonna make him. It's like you better contact.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't
why
asked
not?
him yet?
No, I haven't asked him yet. No, because until Jeff told me not to invite JB, then that's when I have to change my plans.
All right.
And unless Norm,
I just think that Yakov is a very good human, and
He's a nice guy.
well, Norm, if Yakov says he can, then do you want to come?
Sure.
Let's go. Let's go. Would that be your first hockey game?
Yes.
No, let's go.
Norm's never been to a hockey.
Well, David, now I think you just got to straight up take Norm. You can't. I mean, because Yakov's been to a game, I'm sure.
I think David needs to invite Yakov, and if Yakov can go,
I'll invite Yakov first, and
then
I'm
I think
sure.
David needs to pay for a ticket for Norm.
Wait, do I? Okay. Okay.
It's getting complicated. I'm not agreeing with Jeff on this one.
Well, I have plenty of tickets for other games.
It would
so
be the right
I'll
thing,
stick to it.
David.
Do what
Okay.
makes you happy, David. Do
Okay.
what makes you happy.
Okay, here's the deal, Norm.
Yeah.
If Yakov says no, then we're definitely going to the game on Thursday, unless nobody plows my driveway.
Okay.
But,
So you do want me to call your parents? I'll take care of that. I'll get the driveway plowed.
yeah, let's assuming like my driveway is plowed. Okay,
Yes.
then we'll definitely do the game on Thursday, but only if Yakov says no.
Okay.
But if he says yes, then unfortunately I have to take Yakov.
We'll go another time, maybe.
When
Then
you
we'll go
say-
on time, yes.
When you say driveway is plowed, do you mean that like physically or like metaphorically?
We had a blizzard.
Yes, my parents haven't plowed my driveway yet, so
Well, hopefully it would never be your parents. I mean, wow.
No, why shouldn't they have to work?
I mean they're retired, so they don't really work. But
Keep them busy.
yeah, I was like, Mom, Dad, like, plow my driveway.
Yeah, let's go, huh? It's been 2 days or something. Even Mom Donnie can do better than that.
Well, I mean, how many forms of ID do you need?
That's a fair point.
Okay, so Tommy, they're also they're good seats as well. Like my seats are only a couple rows from the ice, so they're gonna be good seats. And Tommy, if you're ever in New York City, like I'll take you to a Rangers game.
I know, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend.
I'm not your friend, guy.
No, I was kidding, Tommy. You are my friend. You're my friend, Tommy.
You're supposed to add, then you're supposed to go. I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm your buddy,
fella.
I'm your buddy, dude.
I'm not your dude, bro.
There you go. It's like an infinite regress.
This is dead air, people.
Oh my God, are we still on the air?
I know.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Baruch Hashem. Okay. Under the circumstances.
USA.
I'm glad this Misha girl left.
Which one?
Apparently there's a pro pally named Misha on there.
Oh, M? The pro pally Israeli?
No, it's Misha.
Oh,
So she's I believe an actual pally, not just the pro pally.
Oh, really? With a name like Misha?
Mm-hmm.
For the record, it's pronounced Michelin.
Shut up, David.
yeah, David.
But she's
thank
also
you,
not
Tyler.
like she's not like an outspoken one. Notwithstanding her Instagram.
Yeah, I understand her Instagram is very outspoken.
It's very outspoken, yeah, but she's always been very like cordial in the app.
Her name is Misha or Mishna?
Misha?
Misha.
Misha, like the Russian name. Maybe that's just her screen name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's the Russian girl?
Oh no, Misha is a Russian name. That's what I.
David's confused.
Who's the Russian girl that was the wife of the Tsar back in the day? What's her name? I forget her name.
Anastasia?
No, the other girl.
The other girl. The other Russian girl.
Yeah, what's her name? I forget. Wait, isn't Anastasia like a
good Russian female?
No, isn't it like a Disney movie or something?
Yeah, but it's based on a true story.
Is she Russian?
Yeah, her father was Tsar of Russia, Tsar Nicholas. Guy, friend.
Buddy, pal. Hey, capara.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
I want to know more. I should find a book on this, but like the character.
What was the name of that movie?
Anastasia.
What, her name is the name of the movie?
Yeah, man.
The nickname for Anastasia is nasty, by the way.
Is she the black one?
No, very white, very white.
Yeah.
Just like every other one.
I've never seen
Rasputin.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
No, he's a mythical figure. He was a real
guy.
I know he was. But he had these dark powers apparently.
I remember when I was reading. I had read some books about the Tsar of Russia, right? The Russian Empire, and the Rasputin was such a bad guy. What he did,
What did he do?
I mean, he basically conned the Tsar of Russia to killing his own kid or something like that, right? He was not nice. He was not nice.
But he wielded power.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he's nice.
No, I'm not saying he is. It's just very interesting.
Wait,
It is an interesting story, but he was not a nice guy.
Okay.
you guys are kind of off on
Wait,
this
do you not agree, Tommy?
Let's have Meg explain this a little
You're
bit.
a little bit off of the story. Okay. So the movie Anastasia is a little bit different than the actual real story. In the movie Anastasia, she survives and meets up with her grandmother in Paris and meets up with some guy who saved her life and lives happily ever after. In the real story of Anastasia, they were all killed in the basement of some house in Siberia.
Allegedly.
Well, except for this little girl who got away.
No. See, that's the story. That's the thing is there was this girl who showed up in the 1920s claiming to be Princess Anastasia because she'd been buried somewhere else. They couldn't find her until they went back in archaeological.
Was that the Princess and the Frog?
No, David.
No. So the Tsar Nicholas and his wife Alexandra, they had 5 kids and 1 son. Or four daughters, 1 son.
Yeah, but the Tsar, the problem with Rasputin, obviously he's a bad guy, right?
We'll get to him.
Okay, sorry.
So her son had hemophilia, which comes from some of the European houses of Victoria. The Tsar's son was hemophilia.
Queen Victoria, you mean, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right.
So that was in Alexandria. Was a granddaughter of Queen Victoria, so she carried the genes. So he had hemophilia, and as
the Tsar was also an ancestor from Queen Victoria as well, right?
Exactly, yes. So there was some mean breeding going on. So moral of the story is don't marry your cousin.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's
That's right. As long as she's hot. No, we get it, Dave. You got it.
Okay, or at least. Now there's modern medical care where they can treat hemophilia. Anyways, but no one could treat hemophilia because it was the freaking, turn of the 20th century, 1900, and no one knew it. Doctors didn't know how to. Apparently Rasputin knew how to. Apparently Rasputin understood somehow that the blood gets stuck in between the joints and that you have to alleviate it, and he was able to alleviate the pain of her son.
So she basically fell like into his. She was like his number one fan. Let's just say that, because he could save her son from a lot of pain and suffering when he would fall and get these injuries that wouldn't heal and be miserable. He would somehow be
Yeah,
kind of be a doctor. So yeah, so
they
he kind
didn't
of,
get it, but he he
yeah, he was kind of like this mystic doctor who apparently
yeah.
like never
He preyed on their negative things, right?
on their what?
Wait. So,
On their
so how did he get? I mean, because that's just like us, like a good doctor who got the favor of these powerful people. But how did
I don't know if he was even a doctor. Like,
he may not have been a doctor.
I mean, did he pass his what did doctors have to pass?
He was not an official doctor, and also we're talking about 1900 Russia, where like you were like a mystic who had like.
Yeah, but that's not a doctor though. That's
Well,
like
well,
the voodoo guy.
But no, but
It was like the
the doctors,
1800s.
all of the Russian doctors couldn't help this.
Okay, but gun to the head. Oh, hold on, gun to the head.
I wish I had one right now.
Oh my God.
Like, is Rasputin, like, he was, like, if you had a choice between, like, him being, like, a voodoo doctor or, like, whatever you want to call him.
A gynecologist.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
okay, whoa, okay.
It's not. I was.
Yeah, he was not a nice guy. Everyone agrees with that.
He was a
I
good
don't agree with that.
doctor.
I don't agree with that.
He did know a lot of real stuff.
Wait, hold on.
He was a good doctor too.
Tommy, with all the respect, are you saying, like, Rasputin was a nice guy?
I'm saying that Rasputin was disputedly not a bad guy.
Well, okay.
Well, all right, okay.
I
I disagree.
He had a bad rap. He
Depends on
had
who
a bad
played.
rap because he got close with the queen and the empress or whatever.
Well, no, he wasn't close to Queen Victoria. He was close to
He
he was close to the Tsar.
Russian queen.
He saved the child.
I mean, did he see that child, or was he using voodoo magic or whatever?
No.
Does it matter?
Actually, he was using like.
both.
I mean, I think it does matter.
No, he was using like some sort of traditional medicine that apparently actually helped him. The Russian doctors.
Yeah,
the
David,
official
yeah.
doctors could not help him with.
Yeah, David.
So he was
Well,
an unofficial doctor.
I guess. Okay, hold on. Well, 2 seconds. Sorry. With all due respect, tell me. I mean, if Rasputin was able to save your kid,
I would say, hey, what a nice guy.
I guess, but he was doing it for negative consequences, negative reasons. So
No.
He's doing it to
What do you mean?
for himself.
what do you mean? No. Yes, he was doing it for negative reasons.
No.
If he helped the
He
prince
was
or
doing it
whatever.
to make a name for himself and also to wiggle.
It wasn't the princess. It was a czar.
Well, he was also making his way into Russian society, and apparently he was quite the man whore, with the aristocratic Russian.
There's nothing wrong with that. Norm.
Exactly.
Norm, can I get your opinion on this? Like, everyone's,
Okay.
being nice. Everyone's being nice to the, Rasputin. I'm saying, like, Rasputin is a bad guy, and everyone here is saying, Rasputin is okay.
Nobody's saying he's okay. What are you talking about?
No,
Being the, like,
I've been
doctor
had,
that guy.
I'm not gonna name names. But there's certain people. There's some people in this room who said he's okay.
100%.
Well, he was then murdered by the husbands of the women that he like slept with in the Russian.
Norm, can you set Tommy, with all due respect, can you tell him like where he's wrong?
Wait, what are you saying that Tommy is wrong?
I'm saying like Tommy's saying Rasputin is a good guy. I'm saying Rasputin is a bad guy.
Tommy said he's not saying that he was a good guy.
I'm just not saying he's bad. I'm not saying.
And not saying he's not a bad guy means that he's saying he's a good guy.
No.
Maybe he's a controversial figure.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Well,
Yes,
if you say somebody's being misunderstood, that you're also saying in a positive way that he's leave him alone. He's
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
leave
misunderstood,
him
but
alone.
I could definitely see the controversial part.
okay. Norm, can you just give us an opinion without saying anything else about Tommy? I love Tommy, by the way, but do you think Rasputin is a good guy or bad guy?
I think he's controversial. I think
Give us some further perspective on that.
That sounds
he
like
was
what
a
I said.
reputed mystic, and I learned this only recently. Somebody was showing me the Tarkovsky film Andrei Rublev, and like one night a year, the Russians have naked orgies in the woods.
What?
Yes, I did not know this. But
Wow.
I
Wait,
watched.
that actually doesn't. This actually sounds.
Wait,
Yeah, it's in Andrei Rublev.
well, I asked about a Tommy thing. How come that comes to the first
wait,
mind?
but
There's
one of the
about
reasons why, not unlike our present moment, one of the reasons for the controversy about Rasputin was that he was alleged to indulge in religious orgies. So sort
Yes,
of a
exactly,
mix of
exactly.
sex and religion.
With all of the women of the upper class and like the courts, and so basically he would just sleep with like every prince's wife.
Okay, just okay. For the record, Norm. So you don't agree with me?
That he was a bad guy?
Yes.
Well, he's a historical figure. Like, what do you think of Genghis Khan?
Yeah, but
He's a bad
Exactly.
guy.
Great
Well,
question.
Genghis Khan was not a good guy either.
He's widely admired though for his success in leadership.
Well, I mean, I'm sure what's it called? The guy that killed millions of people is also a good guy. I'm sure, but let's get down to.
Yes, Genghis Khan was a rapacious.
But even like
Hey,
That's right.
David.
He's a rapacious warlord, but
Hey,
a very
David.
successful leader.
Hey, David. By the way,
it was
it's
he was very
produced.
successful in conquering and building a huge empire out
That's
of
right.
It's
the Mongolians.
and David. It's pronounced Genghis. Okay.
I apologize.
Well, I mispronounced it too. That was using the
All right.
Exactly.
Okay, Meg. Meg wasn't done with her setting us straight.
Okay, but I have a point.
Tell
2
us
seconds.
about the orgies.
2 seconds.
So my ancestry.
Okay, but hold on. I'm sorry.
David?
I'm sorry. We're like 2 seconds.
David,
What? Yes, Tommy. Sorry.
this better be important.
Yeah, you're interrupting the story of orgies.
Right. And a historian.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I do have 2 PhDs, Tommy. Sorry.
On the subject of orgies, apparently my ancestors were quote unquote wed to Genghis soldiers, and so I have a
That's so
significant
hot.
Mongolian in me. Yes.
That's pretty hot.
Let's not objectify, right?
Okay, so can she continue now after your objection?
Yeah, but can I make really quick?
David, shut the fuck up.
Rasputin participated in many
Okay.
David,
Can we-
David, I shouldn't ask you a question.
women-
We need a timeout.
pissed off their husbands, and they tried to kill him, and they would.
Well, I mean, Rasputin tried to kill the baby of the Tsar. He was not a good guy. Come on.
Well, no, he was. I
Fuck
think
you,
he's kind of
David.
an opportunist. I mean, he came
Exactly.
from like he came from kind of like the outer.
That doesn't make it okay.
Well, I mean, to the men whose wives he slept with, he was a bad dude. Like he.
That's
like,
okay. I mean, if he wants to be a playboy, it's okay.
Okay.
When he starts to try killing
Okay, you know what?
kids,
Fuck you,
it's
David.
like,
Fine, he's good. He's good. Okay, fine, he's good.
Kids, he was like,
But-
no, Tommy, he's not good. He's bad.
Okay, so here's what I want to know. Here's where I want to take this. Okay, apparently he it was. However he was practicing his voodoo, call it whatever you want. It sounds like that was the norm. So the question is, how is it that he stood above the rest and gained all this power politically?
No, he was. Oh my god! I don't. He was practicing some sort of like kind of village stuff that wasn't necessarily modern medicine.
Okay, so yeah, he was.
Fuck you, David. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Tommy, don't let me.
Yeah, modern medicine at the time couldn't help.
Tommy, are we still friends?
Not until not until Meg gets to finish. We're not friends until then.
Okay, sorry.
I fix this.
No attention span.
I apologize. I'm gonna fix this right now. Hold on.
Yeah. You see what happens, David?
Yeah, like David, we are going to timeout right now. Okay.
Yeah. A full 10. A full 10.
A full 10? Okay, let's do a full 10. So,
Who's been evaluated for ADD or ADHD or yeah, just a question.
yeah, you can give her a thumbs up if that is accurate.
And apparently, I want to hear from CM too, because it sounds like CM has some knowledge on this as well.
All right,
But
Sam.
Meg, you can keep going.
Okay. So I'll split it up. Yes. So he's as Eleanor said. Yes, he's controversial. He was able to save the Tsarina's son from a lot of pain and suffering with like kind of medicine that he knew and little kind of mystic whatevers that modern medicine couldn't do. So somehow he was able.
Do you have any detail on like his the stuff that he did? Like spells or potions or?
Potions sounds like it's. I think they're
okay.
Something like that. Yeah, something that probably like helped like ease the joints that would be used today for some sort of swollen.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he was able to alleviate. So in that, so then he became very popular with the Tsarina because he was saving her son, and then he also got around with the other aristocratic women, and their husbands got really jealous, decided to invite him to dinner and poison him. He didn't die, and they went and shot him. He didn't die. He went and drowned, but I think it was like the drowning that killed him or something. So it took a few tries to actually kill him, but he was off banging their wives into them. That was really bad because he was some really dirty. Like apparently he smelled horrible.
I mean,
never washed. Apparently he just was completely filthy. Smelled disgusting. But like aristocratic women still fucked him because he was like.
Right. Save
the son. So then he was killed by all the jealous husbands who were having their wives taken away by him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Anastasia did not survive. That's a myth that was.
So I mean, okay. So now, look, Disney. I mean, my thoughts are. That film was made in like 2003-ish, right?
It Disney. It actually wasn't a Disney film. I think it was.
Was it a Disney film?
I think it was DreamWorks.
Okay. So I don't know. I just even so, it's a pretty big company, and I just find that like I don't know. The fact that they made the film means at least that this hoax like garnered enough of a following.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It was a huge hoax about the 1920s.
But like enough people believed that it was true.
Yes.
All the way up until 2005 when it was made.
Yeah, there was this girl who claimed to be the lost Princess Anastasia, and she claimed, and it was, people were kind of like didn't really believe her, but didn't really go out super publicly saying that. And then when I think her hairbrush was DNA tested in like the 90s, it was concluded that no, she had no genetic closeness with the royal family. She was not the lost Princess Anastasia, whose bones were later dug up at a little bit further away from, I think, where her parents, where she'd been thrown in like a different pit or something out in the Siberian wilderness. They had to go find, they didn't find all the skeletons until the 90s or something.
Wow. So I guess, I mean, like up until the 90s, it was like, wow, like we still need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, and in the
Wow.
1920s, you didn't have DNA testing, so you had a
Right.
girl who was like the same age, kind of same look. She was a Susan, able to claim some. She knew some information that I don't know if she had like a maid or something who worked for the palace.
So at the time, though, like, was she believed at the time?
She was believed by some people at the time, but
Okay.
she wasn't like actually announced as the
So how did she live out that person, like whoever that person actually was? How did she spend the rest of her days after she, claimed to be Anastasia?
I think she got enough publicity that she was able to kind of milk that.
Wow.
Are we bringing up David? He's been asked.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we're basically done. So, David, I would take some ADD meds. Maybe look at
We shouldn't say that. That's not nice.
We should say it.
Guys, let me know next time you need some time out.
Okay.
I will put this. David, like when you see the featured shirts on that everybody needs to start raising their hand, you should be warned. There's like those dog colors. Like when I have a dog, I train them with a shock color. So first you get a zap. I mean not a zap. First you get like a little beep. The second warning you get like a little buzz. It's like it just vibrates. But the third warning you get a zap. So when you see that little feature go on, that means it's a warning.
you vibrate and zap your dog.
Yeah.
Raffy, what?
I trained them that way. Shock therapy works, Meg. It works.
Oh my God.
But like, okay, so
Great.
So Abby's dog, like I didn't ever have a dog that, that had the shock thing, but Abby's dog did, and I find that like all it takes is like pulling out that shock handheld thing and he starts acting appropriately. And so I feel that I'm now because the dog's been trained to like stop whatever it's doing when it sees the
Tommy, you know what it is basically? It's that child that gets that one spanking from his parent, and then he remembers that spanking, and he knows that he's like, as soon as he sees those dead-eye look at his parents that you fucked up, that spanking moment, you change your fucking attitude.
And so
I never zapped him like a lot of times, Meg. It was just like that reinforcement when he was getting out of control, just to give him a reminder that first he gets first the beep. Second, he gets a little buzz, like a little vibrate. It's only if I have to warn him already 3 times, like any child, you give your child 3-time warning, you should be spanking him already, not fucking warning him still.
Well, I took out the batteries to the shocker because I had an argument with her. I was like, we don't need to actually shock him. Stop. And so I fucking took out the batteries. So when she clicks it, she thinks it's shocking him, but it's not.
Okay, so smart dog. So he learned that when this certain thing comes in her hand, and
I mean, he was traumatized, but yes, I mean,
that's
I still believe that it worked, and it definitely trains a dog for sure.
It can train
it did train him through trauma. Yes, you.
Yeah.
Tommy, a brief question.
Tommy has one quick answer.
No, I'm open, but I'm reluctant. But go ahead, David.
Well, now I'm scared.
Oh well. Go, David. Go.
No,
go Power Rangers.
I don't want to ask.
David.
Go Power Rangers. Oh fuck! Why is Alexa going?
Alexa, play Dirty Dancing.
Alexa, play Dirty Dancing. By various artists. Let's see.
Wow, various artists.
Play Dirty Dancing from Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yo, Tommy, I'm in Texas right now.
Yeah, we're at.
Austin.
You fucking lib. You fucking blue-blooded lib.
Wait,
I had to come for a wedding.
Tommy. Okay,
It's Tuesday.
Tommy, I found out what.
No, it was like this past weekend, but New York
Tommy,
got
Tommy,
26
can I do a
inches of
question?
snow, so like my flight got canceled.
What day
So,
then?
Will you?
Yes, I will. Okay.
No, the MotoGP race in Austin, Texas. Can you come?
Yeah, I think you even like tried to invite me this past year, but I don't think you went.
Well, it's happening at the end of March.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'll
Will
definitely.
you come? I'll buy you a ticket.
Honestly, I would make that trip down for that event if you asked me to go.
Nice. Let's go. All right. Let me know.
Stuff in your face, dude. What are you stuffing your face with?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I stuff my face all the time. But
wait, where are you guys going?
Austin.
Let me work on the plans tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
I'll text you tomorrow.
Yeah, work it.
Yeah, I definitely want you to come for sure.
Fucking work it, dude.
Word, I'm down for anything.
Well, no, you're not invited.
Well, now you have to buy a ticket for Eric.
Only Tommy's invited.
Oh, that's true.
Well, now. Well, so you. I mean, how long? Is like everything shut down on the East Coast, dude? It's gonna be. Hey.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
Tommy, I can't even get out of my driveway.
It's gonna be 80 degrees here tomorrow. For the record.
Flex.
I know, it is a flex, actually. And Meg, because you're smart, I'm going to ask you this. I've asked a couple Clubhouse spaces, haven't gotten a good answer. What distinguishes a nor'easter from just another storm that is cold?
As someone who lives in California,
Okay.
I'll give you what I've heard. I believe a nor'easter is, and it's kind of like a blizzard-ish, a severe storm that blows in from the
blizzard.
Okay.
of Canada.
So it's a pattern of, it's cold, but it's also a pattern of weather.
Yes.
Okay, well, like El Nino. Like El Nino.
What's the good one now? El Nino or El Niña?
From northeastern Canada, bringing a lot of like kind of blizzard-like weather, I think.
So are you telling me that the nor'easter part actually is referring to from where it came in northeastern Canada?
I think so.
What a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's allegedly.
Wow.
Yes.
Crazy.
It definitely means like a storm pattern means you're in for some more crappy weather, more snow.
Damn.
Well, I will say for the record, I'm so stuck.
Yeah.
I'm so stuck in my house. I can't get out.
Wait, so even the trains are shut down, David?
No. I mean, my car can't get out of my driveway.
I mean, but if that's the case for you, that's probably the case for, the majority of the people that are there, right?
You should just pay a neighborhood kid $10 to like muck out your car.
Well, no, my parents' friends have a plow business, but they haven't showed up yet.
David, how old are you?
Old enough to plow, that's for sure.
Yeah, but my family friends, they have a business where all they do is plow driveways, but they haven't done mine yet.
Well, that's
And I have 22, 24 inches.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's a lot of inches, David.
I know, it's no bueno. Tommy, it's
A
no
lot
bueno.
of inches. A lot
So
of inches.
maybe make a call to him, and ask him to plow the driveway.
Well, I don't want to do that because, they always do it for free, so.
Oh my gosh, you Jew.
Just walk out while they're there. Then hand them a $10 bill or whatever.
Well, there's nobody outside to do it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's all automated or driven by someone.
I mean, I don't know who's driving the trucks, but somebody is.
I mean, you could just give them a 20 or something.
Okay.
Go grease him a 20, dude.
That's racist. Okay.
I don't
That's
know
funny.
how plowing a driveway goes for these days.
I don't know either, Meg.
Or you could get a shovel and you could dig it out yourself.
I will say
let's be nice. Let's be nice.
I will say this. I do follow this Instagram account of like this guy that will go pressure wash people's like driveways or houses or something, and he goes up and he rings the doorbell and he says, "I'll do your entire front."
What do you pressure wash? I don't understand.
I'm just trying to compare it. I'm saying that if David were to go up to this person wherever he is and then grease him, how much would it cost? And I think it would be at least $50.
Okay, so
Yeah, can I ask you a serious question, Tommy?
Yes.
Because I have no idea what it costs for someone to plow a driveway. Like what would be the going rate?
I literally just said it. I said.
I don't know what it is. Like,
okay, well,
do I give the guy like a $10, $1,000? I don't know.
How big is the driveway? Is it long? Is it long
docks.
driveway?
I don't want to say docks.
Okay. Is it?
driveway is not going to dox you unless it's like a 5-mile driveway.
I think probably to do your driveway and considering the demand, I would say $70.
Well, that's very okay. I'll pay $70 any day.
Okay, then do it, pussy.
But I don't know who to call.
You said your friend's parents.
You know what you do?
I don't want to call my parents.
David,
Do your friend's parents.
Go to your neighbor's
I know,
house.
but I don't want to call them.
David, you know how it works? You go to your neighbor's house. You see who's plowing their driveway. You go to that guy, give him $70, but just do my driveway quickly.
Yeah, but I have a guy already. I have a guy.
Clearly you don't.
Dude, David.
Clearly you don't have a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you literally have no guy. There's no guy.
Yeah.
Since
The guy, your guy is the guy
since
that
I
you're
was
gonna
a
pay.
kid,
David.
since
That's
I was
gonna
a
be your
kid,
guy.
since I was a
He doesn't
kid,
have a guy.
there was
David,
always somebody who always. Since I was a kid, there was always somebody who plowed my driveway, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't have to pay anything or anything like that. It just my driveway
It was paid for, David. It wasn't free then.
Well, I mean, my family friend who does the plowing. I mean,
Doesn't mean that it was free. They probably were.
Yeah, but we take care of we take care of him, so it's fine.
Well, where is that man?
I know, that's what I'm saying. But
Are you gonna?
but Tommy, let's be fair.
Are you gonna sit your
Trying to be.
Are you gonna
He
sit down?
doesn't
You know what?
my family,
You know
so
what, David?
I can't be calling him and saying
Hold on.
like, where are you?
David, relax. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a slideshow. You're gonna sit down with your parents. Show the slideshow. This is what we have. This is what we didn't have. Why we had this and then we stopped having this. And you're gonna try to get that person fired, David. That's what you're gonna do. Because you're gonna need a new guy.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm probably gonna call my parents tomorrow. I'm gonna tell my father. My driveway hasn't been plowed yet, and he's gonna call his friend who owns a plow business. He's probably gonna yell at him or ask him a question, and then I'm gonna get yelled at by my plow friend's son, who's a friend of me. Like, why are you yelling at my father? And it's gonna turn into a whole thing.
So don't phrase it like that. Phrase it, hey, could you please ask your friend to plow my driveway?
No, you can't say that. No.
Why not?
Anyway, so that's why I'm not going to say anything. You know, I have nowhere to go anyway.
Look, David, help us help you.
Nothing changes.
Help us help you, David.
Just
But Tommy,
do you have a
it-
shovel? David, do you have a shovel?
yes.
Start shoveling your car tomorrow.
No, it's 20.
Instead of shoveling, instead of
But hold on. It's 22 inches. You know how
you're
I don't even want to be. I don't even want to go outside
I
and
hear
try
you
to get
shoveling.
outside.
I hear you shoveling chips into your mouth. Why don't you shovel the snow out of your driveway?
I stopped eating a lot.
David, the longer it sits on your driveway, the heavier it gets. So if you have to do it by hand after, you're gonna be fucked.
So you know what? Raffy. You know, I'm a pacifist. So you know what? I'm just not gonna do anything.
Okay, so you.
Oh, that's what a pacifist does.
So
They do nothing.
You're doing avoidant behavior. And you're just gonna sit in your house and just let your car stay in the driveway.
Well, my car is in
Yes.
the garage. It's not in the driveway. But
Okay, in the garage, but you can't
You
get
just
it
can't
because it's
move.
always blocked by snow.
and it's an Audi. It has Quattro, so technically it could. I don't know. Drive
It doesn't have shit if it doesn't move, you know?
That's true.
And you have, the power to, make that happen, but you're not moving your fucking lazy ass.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I have okay. Tommy,
Okay, I have an
Tommy.
idea. So get a bunch of hot water, throw it on the driveway, turn
No,
it into
'cause
ice,
then it's gonna
and then
freeze.
you'll be able to drive down, but driving up will be a problem.
Okay, so
Wait, hold up. My question is this. If it's true that you have a Audi Quattro, which I'm not doxing you because you already said it, haven't you just tried driving? Why don't you just try driving?
no, bro, Tommy, it's 22 inches. There's no way.
So what?
That's 2
Your
feet.
ribs are 20 inches.
Yeah, well, like
How big
I
are
don't
your
know.
ribs on your car? 20 inches. What's it split to?
as good as the Quattro is, there's no way it's gonna go through 22 inches.
Is
That's
it a
no way.
car or an SUV?
No, it's a coupe.
Wow, you put it.
Okay, yeah.
Why do I have a
it would
feeling he
probably-
drives a
it would probably
TT?
hurt the other so yeah.
Go on, Tommy.
I just-
Okay. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. No.
What's
You know,
the worst that's gonna happen?
Tommy,
Doesn't get through the snow and you go back into the garage?
Tommy, if there's a problem, can I call you?
No. Because I'm not gonna shovel the fucking snow.
No, but in case there's a problem, like you.
David,
No, David.
are you sober right now or not?
That's what said.
Absolutely not.
Okay, this explains why the conversation is completely being interrupted. I was like,
Where have you been, Meg? This is par for the course.
yes, I know.
Sorry, Dave.
So,
It's
I'm
okay, Tommy.
I'm trying to reason with someone who's been drinking, which is kind of pointless. So, David, how about this? Don't do anything.
No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Can we change the subject?
Just stay in your house, eating and drinking, and enjoying being snowed in.
Yes, I'll be fine. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna survive. You know.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good to hear, David. Good to hear.
Good to hear.
I do have a Quattro, but you know.
Dude, that's not even tight, man. That's like what every Audi has, for the record.
I know. It's yeah.
Plus, Audis suck, man.
Audis don't suck.
Audis don't suck, but there are vehicles that are in the same tier that are more
I mean, if
preferable.
you had a Range Rover, you could probably
Oh, you know who has a Range Rover?
Who? Not you?
No, not me, but
That's clear.
your boy Issa's ex-boyfriend.
So
unless
our boy, Issa's ex-boyfriend.
unless he's gonna attach a plow to his Range Rover, though, that doesn't help you out.
Tommy. What's up,
No.
Tommy?
What's up, dude? Long time no to see, man.
Let's go. Like, what are you up to?
Flex, man. Flex, dude. Flex, man. Meg, I hear a bit of a Canadian accent. Is it so?
No, it's not a Canadian.
Ooh,
What?
dots.
No, I forgot California. But it's crazy because you have a Canadian accent. Did you know that?
No, I've never been to Canada.
Like how you said Canada just then is how they say it, which is not how we say it.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, I've
that's
never
pretty.
been to Canada.
It's very worldly of you.
Ask him what he means by we.
How do people say Canada or something?
Canada. That's how they say it.
Canada?
Canada. That's how you say it.
Canada.
Fuck you,
Canada.
David.
You're from Canada? So I have a great story about how Canada was named. Want to hear it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So a bunch of truckers got together and they put a bunch of letters in a hat, and they each drew. And one person said, "I have a C, eh?" The next person said, "Oh, I have an N, eh?" The next person goes, "I have a D, eh?"
Oh, how lovely.
Thus Canada was born.
Oh, how lovely.
I don't get it.
God damn it, David. God damn.
I'll try to again when you haven't been drinking.
Allegedly.
Good luck.
Allegedly.
Good fucking luck.
I miss you, Tommy. I didn't talk to you.
Hey, what's up, dude? What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, pal?
Dude, what's cracking, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Dude, what's up, dude?
You guys should just FaceTime.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck that.
No, I've known Tommy for a long time.
We go way.
Yeah.
Way.
Stop saying it. I don't know.
Yeah, we go so far back, like, I don't want to dox, but.
No,
I
tell her
get
it's
it.
okay. Tell her it's okay.
Your mothers gave birth to you at the same time, in the same hospital in Bethesda.
Whoa.
I get it.
Yeah, don't talk about, with all due respect, don't talk about.
Wow, David.
You guys were both born in beds next to each
Wait,
other.
Tommy, I said with all due respect, so it's okay.
Yeah, but
I'm not
come
talking
on,
about
David.
I'm not talking about your mother, I'm talking about you. You and Tommy were born right next to each other in side-by-side beds in the same hospital, same days, same year, same everything.
See, that's nice. That's nice.
Yes. So you're not brothers by not brothers by blood, but you're brothers by birth, basically.
I mean, I don't know how true that is, but
It's very false, actually. Quite false.
it would be cool if that was true, but it's not true.
Right.
No, with all due respect.
You could just
No, of course.
Story. You could just use it as a funny story to explain your
Right.
No, actually, it's not really that funny of a story.
David. David.
Tommy.
I really don't like how you're treating Meg tonight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, David, quit treating Meg that way. She's not Meg from Family Guy.
Yeah, David.
Wait. What is Meg from Family Guy? What is that?
Always gets shit on. She just always gets shit on.
Yeah, the quote is "Shut up, Meg." Don't say that to me because I don't appreciate it.
Well, there's a lot of people on this app that always say, shut up, David. So.
Well, David, I would say this. If I were to take a poll and say, hey, do you think either Meg or David at any given moment deserves to be told to shut up? I'm going to guess that poll would be a little one-sided there, buddy. A little one-sided.
Does that mean they'll pick
For
me?
you. No, yes, David. Yes, that's what it means.
Me as in like no.
You, David, you.
Well, I think.
What do you think? Tell me.
Okay, with all due respect, Meg, I think I have enough influence on this app to say.
Oh, do you?
Congrats on winning the poll, David. Congrats.
Hey, David.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Hey, Meg. When was the last time that you were put in timeout for any amount of time in a clubhouse room?
We don't have to talk about that.
I would probably just excuse myself because I feel unwanted if I was put in timeout.
But just, I mean,
he's asking if it ever happened.
What's your history? Yeah, like
he's basically saying it happened to me, which it did happen to me, but
right.
No,
yeah,
it wasn't my fault though.
I mean, I've been kicked out of rooms a couple of times, but I don't think I've been put in timeout.
So he's basically saying like,
wait, hold up. Now, David, let me ask you the same question.
Obviously it did happen.
Right. Yes,
but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Well, I suppose you're right in that you didn't kick yourself down. That was definitely Rafi.
Yeah, I won't name names, but a certain person.
It was Rafi.
Okay.
It was right here.
Right there. He's owning it. He's owning it. Right
okay.
There.
Well, a certain person kicking me down doesn't mean that I'm not a good person.
We didn't say that, David.
That's not what we said. Oh my God, it feels.
We're just implying it.
Yes.
We're not saying.
Twice. You've been put in timeout twice while I've been on this conversation with everyone.
Yes, David. Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? For the record, Tommy never put me down. So.
No, I did not, but I didn't need to, or else I would have. Yeah, that's right.
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean? I thought we were best friends, Tommy.
We are, David.
Okay,
we are.
So, but
that doesn't mean that you didn't get kicked down. Okay.
I didn't deserve it.
You did, and
allegedly,
and even friends can admit that to other friends.
That's what I remember.
What friend would I be if I didn't speak the truth to you?
That is true,
right?
And Tommy, the truth is, I think he needs to go sleep. It's 2:30 a.m. where he is.
Stocks.
Flex. Dude, that's honestly every time, even if I'm in the audience and I hear you say flex or docs, it makes me giggle. It just does.
Because David, it's just one house somewhere that has a lot of snow and yeah.
Yes, I have 22 inches. Okay, so I probably
we know that, and we. Yeah, and we know that too because you told us that, David. We know how many inches of snow you've got.
Okay, Tommy, to be fair,
yes.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. If the clouds never come, then I have to do it myself, or have friends do it with me. But I probably should go to bed.
Okay, but hey, because friends are also accountability partners, I want you to text me right when you get free from that snow. Okay, just.
I'll send you. I'll send you a picture.
Send me a picture.
I'll
make it happen for yourself, David. Make it happen for yourself. Okay.
Well, hopefully the plow comes eventually.
Right, but you're gonna make it happen for yourself.
Okay, last question.
Ask them to plow your driveway. I don't think they'll read your mind.
No. But I can't ask that. Well, Tommy. In your opinion, before you go to bed, should I text my parents saying, "Where is my plow?" Even though we don't pay for it, even though we don't pay for it. And I'm sure he's very busy.
Wow.
I think you should say.
Should I text that or no? Should I ask them?
Ask them.
I
Could you please ask them to plow me?
I think, see, Meg gets that plow could mean something else. I needed you like an hour ago. David, I think that you should reach out to either your parents or whoever you believe is the best to give you the resources that you need. But I would not phrase it the way that you're putting it. Where's my plows? David, if I was that friend that used
very demanding.
if I used to do it for free for you for years and years and years and years, and I get that text after however long it's been not hearing from you, where's my plow? Buddy, I would come right over there and I'd plow you. I'd fucking plow you down, buddy.
But Tommy, you remember the last snowstorm that was up here?
No, because I don't live there and I don't check in on you.
Okay,
Because I live here.
There was a snowstorm that happened like a month ago or whatever, and the plow just showed up, and it just happened, and everyone was happy.
Well, then why hasn't it shown up this time?
That's the question. But I don't want to bother my friends. I don't know
But
about
you
my
have
parents.
no problem bothering your parents, just quite rudely, actually.
Well, I haven't brought it up yet. Okay.
But the way that you plan to, if you have the balls to ever do it, is to do it so terribly, just be diplomatic, David.
Well,
diplomatic.
Wait, what's wrong with what I said?
Don't be demanding.
It's demanding, David.
I think it's fine the way I said it. No? Is that bad?
Well, good luck. How about this? Good luck, David. Good luck. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Okay, if I said it like that, are you saying that they're gonna be like, F you?
Well, I don't know your parents. They might just kind of come right over.
My parents would never say that, but my parents' friends who do all the plowing,
They would probably say, sorry, we didn't know you needed a plow.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
But Tommy, I'm sorry, Tommy. I interrupted you.
You did.
I do apologize.
I'll tell you this.
Hold on.
I'm
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
No, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. If I was this infamous plower to one person, chances are good I'm an infamous plower to more than just one person. And chances are, if I'm that guy and I'm in a blizzard, chances are I'm going to get that text from at least one other person to say, hey, could you come again, save me again? And if I get a demand from one and I get this really like, hey, so sorry to reach out, like, hope you're well, blah, blah, who am I going to choose to go save from their snowed in driveway first? Not you.
Well,
not you, David.
Well,
not you.
But he's my parents know him, so they should be more apt to.
That gives you another reason to reach out to your parents and be a cockbag about it.
Okay, so I know. Okay, so I know.
Reach out nicely for
I know what you're gonna do. So if by the morning my driveway is not plowed, I'm gonna call my mother because she's more apt to this.
Great.
I'm gonna say, Mom.
Mother. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you please call? I'm not gonna say.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna say his name because he's I don't want to dox him.
Perfect, David. Perfect.
Can you call him and tell him I can't get out and I have a meeting. I'll say, you know what? I'll say it at a meeting.
Great. Perfect, David.
Even though you shouldn't lie to your mother, but I'm gonna lie to her.
I do it all the time, David. It's okay.
I'm gonna tell her I have a meeting, and can you please tell our friend, our family friend, even though I'm not really friends with him, but it's more her friend. Can you tell him to plow, please? Please.
Perfect,
I'll say
David.
please. I'll say please.
Okay.
Yes, say please multiple times. Yes.
And then we'll see what happens.
we'll see what happens. And hey, great.
But I'll tell her that I have a meeting, so I need to get out of here.
Hey, David, even better, there's this feature on iMessages to have a text be sent later. Why don't you craft it right now and set a time for that text to go through? Do it right now.
I'll wait. I mean,
You'll wait. You'll wait.
Yeah, I'll wait because it's my mother is probably or not probably definitely sleeping by now. So,
but it will be sent to her at a time that you choose later on.
I mean, I think we're asking.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait until the morning.
Meg, you're right. Meg. You're right.
Just keep it simple.
You're right, Meg. You're right.
It's time for David.
Okay, so like, okay, I know what I have to do tomorrow, and
good, David. And hey, be sure to tell me when it's done.
Well, I'll definitely text you.
Don't make me come track you down to figure out what's happened. Because I will.
I mean, okay. If tomorrow I text you and I tell you,
I will wait. I will stay up until 11:59.
What if they never come?
Then what did you say? You said, if I can't get anyone, you'll do it yourself. Which means the only thing stopping you is if you don't have a shovel.
I mean, I do have a shovel. I do have a shovel.
Then that means at 11:59, my time, Central Time, docks. I will wait up until the very last minute of the day, of my day.
Okay,
Okay, great.
Okay, no, hold on.
Okay.
If I do have to shovel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I do have a shovel, but will you?
I will.
Okay, amazing. Okay, perfect. Okay.
He'll talk to you. So shovel. Yes, I'll talk.
Yes.
To you.
Okay, and I'll talk to you about the USA. We'll talk about hockey.
Yeah. And David, remember, you don't have to do the whole driveway. Just enough so that your car can get out.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Great, David.
Awesome.
Tommy, that's why you're a good friend of mine. I like you.
Yeah. Well, make it happen, David.
I mean, if
make it happen, David.
Tommy, when I get married, eventually, I'll ask
told
you.
me I was going to be your best man. You don't need to remind me.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
David, good luck finding a woman if you can't drive. You got your own driveway. She's not going to do it for you. Come on, dude. You got it.
I mean, okay, we're working on it. I mean, it's a project.
Okay. It's.
Okay, we'll find out what happens tomorrow. Okay.
Baby steps, right? Baby steps.
Yeah, Tommy told me we'll figure it out tomorrow. So.
Well, but hey, buddy.
I don't see my therapist until Thursday. So.
But remember, I'm not there to do it for you.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true. Yeah.
Remember that.
But I'll survive.
I know you will, buddy. I know you will.
All right.
If need be, you can do it yourself.
I gotta hang up. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Get that rest. Get your rest, buddy.
All right.
Godspeed to you, pal.
Good night and happy plowing, shoveling, whatever. We're getting it done. Bye.
All right. I'll talk to you, Tommy.
Okay. Goodbye, David.
And Rafi.
Goodbye, David.
Oh my God.
Hey, I think he's gonna do it.
I will trust you because you.
Don't trust me. Definitely, I don't want to. I mean, if I were a betting man, which I am, I wouldn't put any money on it. But I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna pull it off.
I believe in him. Yep. I agree with you. Absolutely. He's gonna send this nice text with please and thank you. And if they tell him that he's too busy, he's just gonna get out there and shovel it himself, and then he'll be like, I just did it for the milk. Yep. I think
the main thing he's going to forget by tomorrow is the most critical thing, and that's politeness. I think he's going to send that text, and it's just going to say, "Mom, get me out of here," and but at least he'll have sent it. At least he'll have sent it.
Please help me get out of here. It goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, California.
Yeah, we don't have any snow.
No, but when I was a kid and I would, I still love maps, and quite frankly, I'm still a little kid, but I would always pull open the weather page, and there was always this place in California that was like the coldest, and it was like way colder than any other city in the entire state, and like it always hits like the coldest at certain times of the year, and it's called Eureka, California.
Oh, yep, that's right up at the northern border. I think that's literally right by Oregon.
Okay. Well, there's got to be like a geographical thing to it, because it's always this little, I don't know, but it always fascinated me.
I think there's some kind of big hills around the Bay Area, so it might shift some cold air into there. I'm not totally sure on the science of it, but yes, it's an area right under Oregon, so it's almost Oregon. Which can get pretty cold and snowy. Well, not super snowy. It can definitely get cold.
Did you say that you went to Cal, or am I just making that up?
Yes, I am in California.
No, like Cal Berkeley. Did you say that, or am I totally making that up?
No. I went to school in Europe, but I live in
Oh, cool.
Yo, guys.
What's up, boy?
What's up?
All right, I love our problem solving. That was brilliant, Rocky.
Problem solving 101.
Problem solving 101. Yep.
I love it.
I think we graduated to 102.
Fuck.
Right, boy?
David has a PhD in this one, the problem solver.
Fucking right, boy. California.
Best
The
place.
Sunshine State, right?
Like
Sunshine State.
I don't know if it's Florida or California. I think Florida might be the Sunshine State. I think California is just.
Yeah, no, I'm just being a fucking retard right now.
But yeah, no, it's nice. We don't really get snow, just on the mountains. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Well, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna dip. But,
Later, Meg.
I hope he eventually gets out.
He better. I
think it's better for society that he stays in.
Probably.
Yeah.
This is God working in the strangest ways.
That's his other choice. Just call it a snow day. Stay in.
He has nothing to do. He probably is running out of alcohol. He's very, very nervous.
Yeah, that's actually probably true.
Oh jeez, oh my god, that's not good. That means he's got a bit of a drinking.
Oh yeah.
Well, can you?
Oh yeah.
Man. Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you think they're not? You think, bud? You think they're not?
Oh. He doesn't do AA. No.
Good. Oh yeah, eh?
No, his AA is being here at Clubhouse.
His AA is being here.
Yeah.
Someone should run an AA room on Clubhouse.
Oh, I would trigger so many people at once.
Wait, Brent's here. He should run an AA on Clubhouse.
Hey, Brent.
He's someone who's knows how to think in good ways and be helpful.
What's up, Oldie?
What's up, homie?
What's going on? Oh, good. Why is everybody up?
We just talked David into texting his parents to get a plow, and if not, he's gonna go have to shovel it himself. That took about an hour to talk him into doing, and then to go to sleep because he was drunk.
Sloppy drunk.
Now, I'm going to say real. Brandon, you want to open a room? A bunch of people will.
That'll be actually good because I wanted to. Because then I'll shut this one down. Because you guys are.
I mean, like, we'll know if you're.
Actually, Brendan, they're having there's a room with Adams and some other people that are basically a bunch of.
They're going to Tuesday.
It's like the it's called No Straights Allowed. So.
Well, that's not fun. I don't like enough gay people to just do a gay room.
No, but I'm sure some of them would come over, so it'd be a mixture.
I mean, by percentages, I definitely like more of the straight people on this app than the gay people on this app. You know that.
Well, if people would come over, just your regular group of people would come over and be cool. So, but yeah, that was long. That was actually surprisingly tiring. Talking him into going to sleep and then texting his parents to get a plow.
Look, I really mean this with all due respect, again, Meg, but where have you been? Like, this is hard for the fucking course.
Thank you.
It just is.
Who are you guys talking into getting the plow?
David being drunk.
Oh.
Aside from the plow thing, just David being drunk.
I mean, that's standard. That's literally why I came in earlier and left. Because I came in and I looked at who was in the room and I was like, yeah, I don't have the energy for this. You know, I can enjoy David, but when David is in full on drunk, like that's no thank you.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly actually quite tired after that. That it was like a little while of talking and I'm just like, now I'm feeling like going to sleep.
Well,
We need to stage a clubhouse intervention. We need to stage a clubhouse intervention. On how this alcoholism is affecting everyone.
Well, yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, here's the problem, Meg. Right, and you know, I have facilitated NA meetings longer than some of the people on this app have been alive. In order to stage an intervention, you have to actually give a fuck about whether or not that person is drunk. And while David is irritatingly drunk, I don't think many people on this app give a fuck whether or not he's drunk. So
actually,
that becomes the problem.
I think if you check my profile, I answered a poll, and it says it voted drunk. So he's right.
Oh my God.
Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is.
Well, I mean, have you dealt with David purely sober? Because I don't think he's wrong.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe not.
Like purely sober David.
Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll.
Like some people. Here's the thing. David is one of those people that needs just enough liquor to lighten the fuck up, but not enough to lose self-control. And I don't think David has ever figured out where that line is.
Well, kind of like Sean in that way, where when he was drinking, he was.
Oh no! Sean did a whole different conversation there. That was.
But now that he's been sober, he's fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, again, I would prefer him on one or two cocktails, but I'm not going to say that to him in his sober journey. But he's also semi-unbearable when he's super sober because he just overanalyzes everything. And then it's a million questions nobody actually wants to fucking hear. But I love Sean, so I tolerate them. But like, yeah, I miss Sean when he was having a couple cocktails. A lot of people, like probably 50% of people,
are better on 1 or 2 drinks than they are sober.
For sure.
Most people. I'm just gonna be an asshole. Most people are not all that fun sober, which is why America drinks. It's literally why this country drinks, is because most people in this fucking country in their natural sober state are not that enjoyable.
No, that's too bad. I enjoy you, Brennan. I don't think you ever drink, really, right?
No, but I'm Persian and Israeli. That's a different conversation. We're bred to not have to drink. We're entertaining when we don't want to be entertaining. We're not a bunch of dry ass white people and angry black people. It's a different conversation. The starting point is a different place. It's a different place.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I mean, this is why, and you know this is why some of my favorite white people are from like West Virginia or Alabama. Those fucking people do not need liquor to be hilarious in good and bad ways. It just is. There's enough culture, good or bad, that comes out of those spots that you're just like, okay, you don't need booze. You don't need booze. Whereas people, if someone tells you they're from Rhode Island or Vermont or Connecticut, like, give them a bowl or a bottle, because they're going to be boring as fuck.
Oh my god.
Like, the only thing worse than that is, like, the fucking liberal people who come out, and the minute you introduce yourself, they start their, like, 52 label introduction of who and what they are.
Oh,
You know, two-headed, five-spirited, multicultural, gender, sex, neutral, blah, blah. Like, if you need 18 different words to describe who you are, please fuck off kindly and go away. Go
I
away.
think someone was joking about, like, this is like Beth's room, where she was having a poll about if you were to save your dog or someone, would you save your dog or a person? And we got given into different scenarios, and then she was like, okay, if you had to save a dog or a they, them, who would you save? And I was like, well, of course a dog, because they, them is multiple people.
Yeah, but
That was funny, man.
Beth and I have had that one out about the dog thing, and it very much bothers her how comfortably I am with, like, I would slaughter a room full of other people's children to save my French Bulldog, and I have zero qualms about that. Zero hesitation.
I told her I would save a beloved pet too, and she was like, what? I can't believe you guys are answering that you would save the dog first. And I'm just like, I'm trying to think about the other things.
I mean, I don't know why she asked me that question. She knows. I tased a security officer who was getting too close to my dog. Like, I will tase a person if it means you're getting too close to my fucking dog. Like, no, my dog is better than most people. So 1,000% my dog. No, just zero qualms there.
You tase someone? Oh my god.
I did.
I mean, at least.
Court security officer got too close to my fucking dog, and I said, you might want to back up. And he didn't back up. He got
fuck
tased.
up.
And he got
tased a court security officer.
I sure did, because I walked out of federal court with, one of my marshals, because we had to go speak with one of the Superior Court judges down the street. So we were in the Superior Courthouse, and I brought Oliver, because, he's my seizure alert assistance dog. And the asshole wanted to try to tell me I can't have a dog. First of all, this fucking dog has a federal ID and is a federal employee, so he's more important than you. So shut the fuck up and move. Second, I'm in my robe, which means get the fuck out of the way. I don't care what you have to say, and I'm not stopping to be scanned by your stupid little wand. And then third, if you step close to my dog again, I will tase you. And he did, and he got tased. And it became a whole thing for about 4 minutes, and then we walked back to the federal courthouse, and like an hour later, he was brought over by his boss to apologize for being disrespectful.
Yeah, you definitely don't get it between a judge and his service dog on a mission.
I mean, again, Oliver is a federal employee with a badge. He is a judicial official. The fuck out of his way. He is a very grumpy 7-year-old French.
Can he get paid a federal salary?
So the trust that owns Oliver gets paid,
because I use Oliver at work. So the courthouse pays. Oliver's a dog, so he can't get paid, but the trust that owns Oliver gets paid for his time.
That's awesome. That would be so cool if you're like, you get
Paid in the same way that like translators get paid, he gets paid for service time. And so, you know, if I'm sitting on the bench for 6 hours, he gets paid as a 1099 contractor with a skill set just like a translator.
That's not bad. Wow. He's earning his keep. I like it.
That's fucking wild.
That is wild.
It's also, Meg, you've heard me talk shit every now and then when certain people want to get big and bad that my dog makes more money than them. Because my dog does make more money than some of the people on the set.
I have often been lulled to sleep by your rooms. I mean, sometimes because they're so late, and sometimes it's just fun to listen to, and it's just comforting, and it lulls me to sleep, you know that. So I may have missed some of those conversations, but that is freaking hilarious.
Only when people are being obnoxious. Somebody was being obnoxious about like money they made to somebody who doesn't make a lot of money, and so I felt the need to be a bigger asshole. And I was like, "Oh, really? What'd you bring in last year?" And they mentioned it, and I said, "That's like $9,000 less than my dog." And then we had the discussion that it was literally $9,000 less than my dog, and my dog doesn't get to claim dependents. So maybe you should stop talking shit to people. And that person doesn't come around very much anymore.
Wait, if Ollie has offspring, though, he has dependents. He has multiple dependents.
Dogs aren't dependents. Duh.
They are. They need to, like... Oh, wait, no, he's not a mother. Sorry, just kidding. Okay. He doesn't need to suck. They don't need to suckle it. Okay.
I hope not. That'd be some weird gay dog training if puppies are suckling my male dog. That'd be very creepy.
I was going to say, okay, if he was a mother... If he was
It just wants to suckle a bit.
You could probably claim dependence.
See, that's the type of shit, Meg, that people are afraid gays are actually doing. It's weird shit like that. I am an old gay. I am an OG gay. We don't do weird shit like that. The young gays would have their male dogs suckling puppies, but no, I am an OG gay. Where there was gays and lesbians, and we tolerated trans, but we didn't have the other 18 letters.
No, I'm saying that if you had a female version, that you could claim dependence on her because of puppies.
Yeah, no, zero interest in a female Frenchie. No, I had female Saint Bernards and they were awesome, but no, male Frenchies. No, that's it. That's the future. I'm too old to deal with a dog that has a fucking period. Like, no, thank you. That's just a pain in the ass.
Well, wouldn't you get him like, what is it, fixed or spayed or something? I don't know which term goes to which.
Well, fixing is what you do with the boys, getting them spayed. Generally, you spay a cat, you fix a dog, but it's also just, you would not want to do that to a little puppy. So for like the first 3 years, you're going to have a dog bleeding all over the place. No, thank you.
What? Dogs get periods at like age?
Yes, they go through heat. That's what a dog in heat is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember growing up, I had a friend that had a female dog, and they used to have to put diapers on her until they could get her fixed for that reason.
Yeah, they bleed all the fuck over the place. Like with my St. Bernards, we used to get those giant fucking like diaper pads that fat black ladies wear, and we'd strap them onto the St. Bernards because they were the size of a fat black lady. But, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. It's an absolute pain in the ass. So boy dogs, you know, as long as you have one that's not trying to run away and hump things, which I do, you're good. Girl dogs at this point, too much effort.
I thought you could get them like fixed at a young age. No, you have to wait a while.
You're not cutting their fucking organs out. They're still going to have their lady chain.
My God, things I did not know.
You're not like quick dry cementing their vagina.
Bren, at 2 years old, they're still puppies.
I mean, dogs have fucking periods within the first year of life. You have to remember their lifespan is not our lifespan. Right? Your average dog's lifespan is fucking 6 to 12 years. So, it really, their shit has to happen a lot earlier in their lifespan.
It's fucking crazy. So my dad's dog, passed away probably about like 7 or 8 years ago from pancreatic cancer, and the sister of the dog is now 19. Like just turned 19 today. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's insane for a dog.
What kind of dog is it?
The Shih Tzu poodle.
Yeah, the smaller dogs can live longer. Bigger dogs have, between their heart, their lungs, and just the wear and tear. But if you really take care of and worry about the health of a dog, little dogs can live for a long time. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no, I think that my, so basically, like, my grandpa was the one who was taking the dog to the vet, and my grandpa was like, the dog, like, constantly is, like, scratching herself, and the vet's like, yeah, that's what dogs do. And then my grandpa gave the dog, like, medication, and, like, I'm convinced that the medication led to her getting, it's just a hypothesis. It's not, set in stone. But essentially, like, I think that led to her getting diabetes and then pancreatic cancer.
Well,
but who knows?
At that age, that dog was like a 120-year-old human. Like,
my dad's dog died at the age of like 8 or 9.
Got it.
The sister is 19.
Well, let's see. If it's 8, 10, 7, yeah, the dog's 56. People die at 56.
People die at all ages. Oh, yo, Tommy. Oh, wait. Yo, so I tried In-N-Out for the first time, and it's like good for a fast food burger, but like, fast food burger. Do you think Whataburger is better? Because I've never had Whataburger, and I'm like trying to like fit in.
There's probably one right by you. So.
Oh yeah, no,
they're open 24 hours. So I don't have to answer that for you. You can decide for yourself.
I know, but I also have to get barbecue and Tex-Mex and tacos. My friend was telling me, so like I'm.
Are you sitting downtown?
Yeah, I have to say, I'm actually related to Jeff.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, but like in the way that like
some sort of people like there is.
Do you remember how Elena did that?
Yeah.
So like I think there are a handful of people that are like closer connected to him through his genealogy, but technically speaking, yes. But it's only like a distant, it's like a distant like DNA cousin. But I don't know, actually, I think even Jeff, out of everyone that Elena got information on, which was a lot, I think he's tied to like the most amount. But the person that I'm tied to genetically the closest to out of that group was there's this guy. Do you remember Guy Frankel, the dude from LA? Yes, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, special case.
He's technically my closest cousin, but I don't know why he still likes to make the joke Jeff does. But yeah,
So
technically,
that guy was a special case.
no. I mean, maybe I am in his heart.
Why are you weirdos trying to find like relative connections to people on Club?
This was Elena.
Well, that explains it. Never mind. I take back the
And,
weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I mean, if all it takes is an email.
I would happily give Elena my information just to know how not related she and I are. Like, the further away, the better. The happier.
Like second cousins. That would be more fun.
Hey, well, here's the thing. Like, if I wanted, like, so Hope and I have already come to the conclusion, and we laughed that, like, my cousin is some type of cousin to her. Like, on my dad's side, Hope and I have some sort of, like, cousin distance overlap. Like, we are not related, but we share a cousin. Like, my family is the dad side of this person, and her family is the mom side of this person.
Yeah, got it. So basically, you guys united like on one branch.
Which, I mean, isn't shocking when you look at, you know, Hope's father was an Iranian ambassador who was abroad during the revolution and just never went home. And that was kind of the thing with some of my family, so not really shocking. But, you know, people trying to find relatives is hilarious.
I mean, that's actually pretty wild, because that's just a random group of people, but that's actually a pretty close connection, even though, I mean, like, second cousins once removed or something weird like that. But I mean, you're actually kind of in the tree. You're kind of in the family tree. That's pretty cool.
I mean, when you look at the fact that Persians did a lot of intermarrying for centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries, especially Persian Jews, you don't get a whole lot of diversity there. Everybody's kind of related to everybody, but yeah.
Family reunions must be pretty awesome. I mean, if Iran was, you know, normal.
It's okay. Iran's not looking so bad compared to Mexico right now. Dude, Mexico's on fucking fire.
Like, what is going on in Mexico? I heard someone say something about it.
Long story short, we assisted Mexico in fucking slaughtering a major cartel leader, and all hell broke loose. And they have lit planes on fire. They've gone into 4 major international airports and shot up everybody in the airports. They're kidnapping Americans and Canadians and just about anyone white they can get their hands on. Puerto Vallarta is a fucking war zone with fires and bullshit. Different parts of Mexico are more inflamed, and it's the parts that were under that particular cartel's control. Northern Mexico by the border is okay. There were a couple of like car bomb fires like 30 minutes south of the Tijuana border. So like yesterday and today, the walking bridges between San Diego, the San Ysidro bridges, those were closed. So you couldn't walk between the two, and people who do like daily work permits between the two were not permitted in. But most of the craziness is happening in southern and central Mexico. And this afternoon, they flew their president out onto a naval ship, so she's not easy to access. They literally took her off the coast, so she's about 30 miles off the coast of Mexico to be safer, and they're removing their high court judges. So 2 of the Mexican Supreme Court are currently in San Diego, hanging out.
Hey, you having them over for dinner?
I am not. I do not hobnob with the Mexicans, but they are in town, which is an interesting one. But so are a number of diplomats that live in northern Mexico that they got out of the country because they're having actual standoffs between the Mexican military and these cartels.
I was gonna say, Bren, I had a quick question for you. So, my friend whose cousin is actually a judge in Mexico, or was a judge. I don't know if he was just killed or not, to be honest with you. But to make it long story short, he said that El Chapo was the fall guy, or I think he said El Mencho, or like some other, other guy. We spoke about it years ago. Do you think that that's true, or like not necessarily?
Well, one of the things that usually ends up happening with cartels, if you look at cartel history, especially in Mexico and Colombia, in Costa Rica, and in different parts of Latin and South America, is someone will be really strong for a number of years. And then as they start to hit their middle age, somebody else comes up somewhere else that is stronger. And like in Mexico, there's never been one cartel that's had total control. They've had as many as 20, and they've had as few as 5. And they take over each other, and they fight for territory, and whoever the Mexican president is will align with 1 or 2 of them. And during that time, they'll take out all the other cartels, and then the next president will come in and align with the other ones and take them out. And so there's this like permanent culling that happens. El Chapo was unique because he could go back to Sinaloa, and the Sinaloa cartel was very loyal to him, and so he was able to basically fucking hide for a very long time when those things were happening. But his power had long diminished. His influence had long diminished. He was not the scariest guy on the block anymore. His cartel was not the most powerful anymore. And the Colombians have a lot of influence in Mexico, like they do in Venezuela, like they do in Costa Rica. And so, a lot of the nationalistic cartels, like Sinaloa was a Mexican cartel made by Mexicans from Sinaloa, Mexico. They were getting pressure on them from Colombia, because at this point, the organized crime in Colombia basically runs the organized crime in Mexico, in Honduras, in Guatemala, in Brazil, in Peru. And they have basically co-opted the largest cartels in those countries, because they're the ones who supply them with all the fucking cocaine and all of the, the military weapons that get shipped into those countries. That's why when the U.S. went and seized Maduro, his entire security team was Colombian. Like, his entire security team, his estate was Colombian. None of them were Venezuelan, because, that's just what's happening now. So I wouldn't be shocked if El Chapo was not as powerful and was just kind of shoveled forward as the sacrificial lamb to be taken out. Because that's what they do in Mexico. They cull periodically. It's what we did with street gangs for years in New York and Chicago and LA, is they would go after one gang to cull it, and then they'd go after the rival gang to cull it, and you just kind of continue to go after one side of the power equation, not ever actually going after everybody.
Word. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense.
Honestly, it's basically what American politics are. We just don't do it with organized crime. We do it with politicians, right? Like, one side gets really powerful, then the other side takes all the seats, and the other side takes all the seats, and you just kind of periodically cull the other end so that nobody ever really gets that much influence.
Yeah, although I am curious as to like what as to like the power vacuum that's gonna happen there already is a power vacuum happening in Venezuela, and then the power vacuum that
Here's the thing. Venezuela is a much simpler concept than people want it to be, because people want it to be something it's not. We went in because Maduro himself was being too difficult. We didn't go in because we have any interest in removing the entire regime, right? That should be very clear to everybody. We went in because Maduro was not listening to us, Maduro was challenging us, and Maduro was trying to get into treaty negotiations with China. When the United States went in and took him, 3 of the most powerful Chinese diplomats were in Venezuela meeting with him that week. He was trying to bring China into our back door. He was trying to tie himself with security agreements with China. And so that is basically what undid him. And then he made the mistake of publicly going on camera and saying, Trump, I'm waiting for you, come get me, to an egomaniac. That was a bad idea. But we are not trying to change the regime there. This is not a bring them freedom exercise. What is very likely going to happen is, and you can see this already, we're just figuring out which members of Maduro's cabinet are most likely to be cooperative and who is going to be the most useful idiot to put in charge. So anybody who thinks we're freeing the Venezuelans from the government they have, we're not freeing them from anything. Like, do not hold your breath. That's not happening. We are going to probably have 2 or 3 more sacrificial lambs. Most likely the female vice president, most likely the defense minister. It looks like the head of their military is probably the person we're going to back to be in charge in the meantime. And the rest of the regime will stay intact. And anybody who really wants to get out of line will get swept up in, whatever farcical trials are going to happen there. But initially, the day we took Maduro and the day after, they were still acknowledging him as the legitimate president. You're not hearing that from any of the existing leadership anymore because they've already accepted that's not happening. He's never going back to Venezuela. He's never being freed, frankly. I don't foresee him ever getting freed. And if he did, it wouldn't be to go back to his country. It would be with some sort of exile agreement. And so they have to pick somebody else. And it's not going to be the lady who was the opposition leader, which Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, everybody in the Senate has already acknowledged that woman does not have the support back home. We would just turn it into another Iraq that would perpetually struggle to find leadership. So instead, we're going to leave intact the government that's there. We're just going to put a dog on a leash in charge of that does what we want them to do. And that's not going to last forever. That'll probably work for 10 or 12 years. And then that person will tell us to fuck ourselves, at which point we'll have to go back and arrest them for some sort of war crime or issue. But anybody who thinks we're bringing the Venezuelans freedom and a democratic election,